DDG just dropped 165 pages of documents. Halle lied, Halo cried, DDG in 5.
Yeah, that shit elegant. That little bitch with some melanin. Speak on it again till we stepping in. And I'm packing.
Yes, want to hear back on another video. Today I'm talking about the whole Halle and DDG situation, which has been going a whole part 5 or 6 about this whole back and forth with at first them breaking up, then she rocking with him because of pink dreads and all that shit, and then like people were starting to peep that Halo wasn't around him, spoke about certain shit on stream. She gonna drop out the blue one day, lying and sending false emails to TMZ and a bunch of false documentation speaking about how he slammed her head into the steering wheel, he was abusive. She just wanted a temporary restraining order for the time being. And as this court case was leading on, this is where the new information comes out. DDG just sent in like hella document pages and everything combating against what Halle was saying, doing, and everything against all her words, even the whole story behind the chip tooth incident. Starting off with most of the page of documents, which everyone was reacting to, like the shade.
He initially could not find the device. The alerts persisted. We searched the vehicle repeatedly and eventually located a second AirTag in the back of the Escalade. Approximately 2 to 3 weeks later, yet another AirTag. Damn, does this girl work for Apple?
How much AirTags she had tracking DDG, everything like that. Even though like what, 4 AirTags is $100 and whatever the fuck. And I think she was hiding it in stuff too to go track him also. And what I'm just laughing at is just the dumbasses on Twitter and whatever the fuck trying to defend her so badly, talking about, oh, ain't nobody trying to track doo-doo garbage. She's trying to track her son. Are you dead ass right now? Are y'all serious? Every answer that DDG has, they have a new excuse, bro. It was from the AirTag saying like, oh yeah, she needs to check on her child, whatever. She don't trust the father of her child. She only lets him see the baby on weekends. How much more restriction do you need? The whole steering wheel story on DDG's side, explaining the whole story, was that they were trying to put Halo in the car and she jumped in the back seat on some bullshit and was just like, oh nah, we're going together. That nigga said, who is we? Can you get out my car, please? Yo, she starts tweaking out and like she jumped to the front seat or some shit like that and she just banged her head and that's how she chipped her tooth. And so it wasn't him putting his hands on her or anything remotely like that. It's just that it's been hella times where it shows to her being the aggressor, abusive, or more violent towards him. Which once again, it could be boys or girls on Twitter, because DDG's mom was the one who spoke up about the AirTag situation. One nigga gonna talk about, oh, grown ass man having his mom speak up for him, and like the one person that needs to respond to, nigga, did your mom not love you? Like, what the fuck? What does that have anything to do with that? Shut that shit up, bro. More unfairness on DDG's end. I'm laughing at that shit too, cause like how Shade Room was so quick to post about all this shit, and when it first came out, turntables now. Shade Room did not post everything. That's one. I don't care about Shade Room because they're so fucking annoying. That's why I'm not surprised they didn't post it on time when like all this shit was probably first happening. That's when, and two, like when I looked at the post, it was just saying, oh, he combated the evidence against it. It's everyone on TikTok and Twitter pulling up all the actual, like, everything. The whole, like, telling us how much pages it is. I have the link to, like, the restraining order and everything. And he's stopping her from taking Halo out the country for, I think, she's shooting a movie or some other bullshit. But he just said, nah, you're not taking our son out of the country. He thinks, and there is more than enough evidence that shows that she is not a mentally stable enough mother to bring that child out of the country, or without trying to be manipulative in some type of ways and means for no reason, mind you, matter of fact. And no, what every girl has to say, oh no, he poked the bear and this is the repercussions of his consequences and this, that, and third. Oh, he cheated on her with Layla in Mexico, this, that, and third. Niggas have their own reasons behind it. I'm not co-signing the, like, cheating in Mexico if they were together or not. I'm not hunting down this nigga's relationship. I'm a YouTuber talking about what is the important part. She's lying and he told the truth and the evidence is here that proves my point even more. So all y'all dumbasses, y'all look stupid, bro. A brief intermission of me talking my shit. Hey you, yeah you, if you're watching this video, did you like? Did you comment? Did you subscribe? Because if not, that's not cool, man. If you would like to go support my other channel, my car channel, Among Us Cars, gaming channel, Among Us Games, anime channel right here. Stay here till the end of the video. turn on post notifications and things of that nature. And I also do be streaming on Twitch. I will be streaming technically today because there's going to be another late night drop type of video and things of that nature. With the text messages, I'm laughing, which one person was saying, oh yeah, this shows that he really doesn't care, blah, 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 and go and close that fucking door before that shit gets even more bullshit in my ears. What I am going to say as a standpoint from a person who's been like dealt with a girl who has just blown your shit so badly where you just gotta be like a one-word response or just keeping it in the most realistic, respectful way possible. You just got to, and mind you, in every case he said like in the most respectful or just the most calm-hearted way possible to get this shit over with. This is Haley. Answer the fucking phone. Answer the fucking phone. I'm gonna try one more time. If you don't answer, it's over. I'm not playing Daryl. That's it. I just want to be left alone. Cooked. I'm calling for help. I have a knife. I'm calling for help, but why don't you care? Okay. I ain't gonna lie. A reasonable fucking typing in all caps. Have a knife for what? What do you have a knife for? Like, why is she's steady doing like stupid shit throughout all of this. More text messages from last year. This is proof you leaving me hanging as a mother. You don't step in when I need you to. I'm begging you. I just found out you slept with Lala in Mexico. I'm gonna kill myself tonight, and my son won't be around for it. I hate you forever. I can't move. You're acting like this. And how they were saying he sounds insensitive, this and third. I'm pretty sure this was what? I don't know when they broke up or whatever. But like, and once again, if they did cheat, once again, womp, I guess she cheated with Brent Fires. And if this is a cheat for cheat situation, cheating is bad, point blank period. You shouldn't be cheating on your partner, especially if your partner is pregnant or has your kids. End of story. Next slide. Please take Halo. I'm genuinely scared of you. I feel like you're gonna kill me in my sleep one day. I'm not allowing you in my house or around my guns. Please just go home and I'll pick up Halo from there. Me and Halo in the cold and you won't let us inside the house. Are you serious? That part made sense on my ends and like anyone else who's in that standpoint. She's taken his knife before and stabbed him. Threatened to stab him multiple times and on stream as evidence. And then taking his gun and everything while she was pregnant with Halo, where you have to send a picture of like your child like with you saying you're going to off yourself and your kid is not going to have a mom. Please like rethink your actions and choices and give that nigga a round of applause. Father of the year, man of the year, no Playboy Max. To de-escalate the situation in situations where like it makes sense to, because her spazzing and like crashing out over I miss you is not going to do shit. If he entertains it, I'm already knowing where that route is gonna go, and I'm already seeing her behavior and peeping it. She gonna do the most, cause more issues, cause more drama, and try to frame it in some type of way as where he wasn't. Like in the message where she was saying, "Oh yeah, you left me and Halo outside," and then third. He's leaving you outside with a reason because of what you're not trusted around. And as a person with influence, I'm going to keep my guns on me. What the fuck? And then you're being opposed as a safety risk with me and my child. And then throughout our relationship, you're going to try to manipulate me, play with my love for you, and manipulate the fact that we want to have a kid together and how you want to go about it just because you don't want to be with me. Or if he tweets some stupid shit saying Sexy Red a good rapper, like what? I'm sorry. I'm just thankful the evidence come out and he's innocent as shit. And like, it's just the biggest smile on my face because like I went 2 for 2 on some easy ass bets saying like, oh yeah, the niggas are in the right in this situation. And I'm about to go 3 for 3. I really think Zion Williams did not touch his ex in any type of way. And she's just trying to cash grab in on some female victim shit. Trying to get a quick cash grab on some shit that's not true. And I don't fuck with that type of shit. How everyone's been saying for years, oh, females need like jail time for these shits. Like, jail time, like for real, like, cause this shit's not funny no more. Like, every time it low-key keeps getting worse and worse in these situations. And we step past it. And like, yes, the life in the world is going to keep spinning. But it's just like, you gotta look at this shit sometimes and be like, what the fuck, and how do niggas still get a platform for this shit? But hey man, let roles be reversed. We already know how that story goes. With the new information coming out with the whole DDG and Haley situation, Lala, which was the girl that Haley accused of DDG cheating on her with, was like, no, that's not even true. We went to a Mexico trip. I'm guessing it's a group chat trip that made it out the group chat. And because that was Jay Cinco little shit or whatever, ho, like, there was just niggas making jokes saying like, oh yeah, that's not his ball no more, whatever the fuck. So niggas saying like, oh nah, CW femme for covering up for DDG and whatever. I don't know or care. And then academics saying, oh yeah, nah, bro, he did actually clock that, but that's an upgrade, not a downgrade, whatever. Like, once again, these like other little like small minor details, I kind of don't care about who is crushing who's hoe and everything like that. The main subject is Halle lying on DDG and trying to like win her little battles and everything, which she is prevailing absolutely right now with the court order which DDG made, which allowed all this court evidence to show up. All 156 pages is in vain now, because the court who was overseeing that part allowed Halle to bring Halo out of the country for this weekend after reading over that documentation saying that, oh yeah, nah, she tried to take the gun that he did not have on safety and a bunch of other things, who points to the mother of the child being a health risk. But I guess that shit is just invisible to the judge's eye, but to each his own and everything like that. And how and Haley's last piece of combat, where I guess DDG wanted to bring Halo with him for Streamer University, and she didn't allow it because he was going to be in Ohio for weeks on end when Streamer University was 4 fucking days, which is the craziest part about all this shit. And like, once again, bro does not have his kid. The judge allowed her to take the child out of the court for the country and everything. And what I guess Halle Bailey fans were trying to like say like, oh nah, DDG has to be like abusive off of his tendencies, because he chose to be a good father and a good person and everything like that, to go to Haley's house after having a not one, not two, but multiple suicidal, like mentally like insane episode. He wants to go make sure that she does not unalive herself and harm any bodily harm to their child. This shit just blows me and blows my mind. Like, on how, like, we've already known how unfair the court system is to male fathers, especially like niggas who actually do something. Not a deadbeat. It's not a deadbeat, by the way. It's a man who cares about his kid. No, nothing being putting forth to give enough of a fuck to help him out. It's just deuces. I know more evidence is going to come out, but it sucks, but it goes to show how little the United States of America goes to care about fathers who want their child to be okay, who want their child to be in a better predicament, who want their child to be in the best healthy situation for them growing up, for them to be mature, to them to be like something better than what most black fathers or black men, how they came out. They want their child to be better than them. And that's just everything on a father standpoint and everything. I can only say so much as a YouTuber because this is not going to go nowhere. But he needs to get his child back. And I really mean that shit, because that's the stupidest shit I've ever seen. And we're just all actively watching this shit play out and watching the courts do what they do every single time. I wish there was enough of a change where it could work. Free that boy. And with everything with this case coming out, Aiden was on stream with somebody else saying like, oh yeah, he was the one who gave him his lawyers and everything like that, which WMans for that type of shit. He gets back his son. I just want him to be happy and reunited with his kid. And like, to me, my biggest call out, which is especially to you Twitter bitches, bro, y'all be fucking dead annoying, and the most pickiest of pick and choose ass niggas, which is like, we know this is how Twitter is. But it doesn't boil my blood. It just makes me look at my phone like that one meme on Lois and everything. But it's just aggravating where it's like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all didn't even like, my main point behind that rant was that like pretty much everyone cared about Halo when he was a meme and all the screenshots and pictures. Now that little bro is gone, I mean, like, niggas do care, but all they care about is making DDG look like the worst father in the world and everything. And you know what's the craziest part? Every clip we seen of Halo and everything like that, guess who? Guess what's the reason why we seen them clips in the first place? DDG, dumbass nigga. Like, yo, I just be laughing how so like small brain the average internet rage baiter be. And it's like, yeah, y'all rage bait and got niggas mad, but like you still are ignorant and stupid as fuck at the end of the day and don't know what's really going on. And I'm also giving credit to my dog Corey because he was the one who like kept sending me all this shit when it first came out. So yeah, that's your little shout out, Corey. There's another clip where academics was reading over everything and and which was just more fucked up, which was more messed up. She's basically played manipulation with a child's life and her body too, because I'm obviously kind enough to care about what the person is doing, but also it's fucked up because that's manipulation to the highest degree. If something happens to the baby and something happens to you, because that's your fault for at that point playing around too much with what can cause nutrients to the child, because she took the pill. And yes, it reverses the effects, but there's always the side effects. And to me, that just does not seem cool to basically play. That's playing with like life right there. And that shit is not cool to me. And everyone's skipping over that fact because there's another argument situation. Because like there is a lot of arguments, situations, back and forth, text messages and all that shit with both Halle and DDG, which is mostly either Halle crashing out and not making no sense and just having gibberish, and then there's the other YouTuber I was watching, which she did not make no sense. She was basically saying, oh, she was overwhelmed that badly and so stressed out that badly. Mind you, messages were from 2022, or like even from like a year ago or like a couple months ago when she was like now a mom. And I'm not going to let postpartum slide fully. I'm not even letting postpartum slide in this situation. This behavior has been like shown as an example from two to 3 years before they had a kid. And this is not all the text messages. This is just other evidence he's just showing to support that, hey, she is not mentally stable to take this child out of the country. Mind you, this is my child where she's pulled a knife on me, stabbed me before, and on stream, which there was another clip where she was like threatening to stab him if you don't get off the stream. He talking about I'm in trouble. Like, no, like this, like to me, abusive relationships are some shit I don't play about. And I'm talking about on a male aggressive standpoint and on a female aggressive standpoint, because this shit be fucked on so many ends where it's just like, what the fuck are we talking about? And everything. Where the part where I can say, as a man who loved the girl so much, to like be doing all of that shit in a way where this nigga basically went to his ends to protect this girl from not saying some shit, covered her image and everything. Same shit basically Tory Lanez did too, but he got stabbed up 14 times and is now on license. Or I don't even know what happened to bro. I kind of haven't heard nothing about him. I hope he's doing better and everything. I do fuck with bro's music and all that shit. These niggas will like defend like the femme that he's talking to, like for their reputation and their career to be straight, and for them to just throw niggas under the bus like it don't mean shit. And like, mind you, knowing damn well the story isn't the way how you originally told the public, and the evidence is right there. And yes, we know you're going to have y'all like the dick riders and y'all dunces eating it up for y'all, because as we can see on Twitter and on Instagram, like every clip of DDG having too much fun in streamer university or just acting some type of way, here come the female in the comments, oh, so this is why Halle act like this, this is gonna show up in court. What are y'all talking about? Y'all have never been selected for jury duty. Y'all don't even know how the court system works. Name the 3 branches of the government. Shut up. But if you made it to the end of the video, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, join the ALA game for L, 8-star shit, and I love all my supporters. That's ow.
Leon get the bitches, but if you know that's Kai. Nigga know that's